Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to play Hammerting. This is a side view base builder similar to, for example, Stone Deep. So let's start a brand new game. Now the game is currently in early access. We're playing a mountain new. Somewhere in the Mara mountain range on the cold and foreboding peak of Mountain Cross the Room, a colony of dwarves prepares to establish itself in a place otherwise long abandoned by their kind, support the League of Métis in the Great War and the Overlord, and unravel the mysteries of a mountain varying with each playthrough. Let's do this. So we're gonna have like 3 different dwarfs that we can use to kind of move around. We're gonna build our base. So we're gonna start by, mining, making some space for us. So we're gonna build underground, as you typically do in these dwarf games. Alright, welcome to the mountain. No need to welcome me. I know how to play this game. Alright, so let me just hit pause here. So we're gonna get, so over here on the left, remember you can see how much money here we have. Here you can see lore, which is the knowledge. This we can use to learn how to build new stuff, essentially. Trade lore, this is the knowledge of our world kind of outside. And this increases our trade, and then how many dwarves we have. We're gonna have 3 in a moment. Okay, a new beginning. We have arrived at our new mountain home. Alfred, Opalifa, Guli, and Borgar stand ready to transform this hole in the rock to keep it worthy of any dwarf. May their beards be long and their pickaxes forever sharp. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna rename them after one of my patrons, so we'll just come back to when it's done. Alright, so we can click on our dwarf. We have Robert the Wise here, for example. And we can see his attributes. The attributes affect what they do. For example, when you build a cooking room, they can go cook there, and how quickly they cook is dependent on their deftness and things like that. Once they level up, you can put more points into different attributes. So we've got deftness, wisdom, awareness, robustness, and fervor. Here you also have profession. So essentially, the more he does a certain profession, the better he should be in that particular area. So again, he's gonna like gain point for that. So he's pretty good at like fighting and being a blacksmith. Also pretty okay in cooking. But for example, he's that terrible tailor. Here you can see his inventory, what he's got. So in order to do the right things, he needs to have the right equipment. His stats, movement speed, and vision range. Then his special traits. For example, we know that he's Refugnik, a refugee from another hold fallen to some terrible calamity, and he's a dreamer. Perpetually lost amongst the unchartable clouds of its mind. This word is a mix of the creative and the absent-minded. I'm definitely a dreamer as well. And up here we can see his health, energy, morale, and greed. Okay, so we can tell like a specific person to like go somewhere or do something, or we can just like have like main tasks. So first thing we're gonna do is we're actually going to start mining. So we want to kind of create like a like a straight line. So we're going to try to mine all of this. Now there are 2 types of mining in this game. You can mine sort of these blocks that are kind of, let's go on the normal speed, that are kind of here visible, or you can mine this kind of thing behind. So you can click on the copper, actually not the copper, sorry, let me show it to you with the mushrooms, and click on some of the things here in the background. You can click that you want to harvest them, and then they will harvest them. I think we can do the copper later as well once we have the right equipment for it. But right now, for example, we're clicking on the mushroom, which is increasing our mountain lore and also is going to give us food. Okay, now here we have a rat. So what we can do is we can actually grab our people and we can tell them to go fight this rat. Okay, they're doing that already. And now this is now going to give us a bunch of meat. Yeah, I would like to, we can equip the meat, drop it, sell it. Yeah, we can, for example, sell it. Try to sell the meat of the mushrooms. Because why not? I think we're actually going to mine a little bit of this area as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building stairs. I'm actually going to start here in this area. I think that's pretty good. Actually, or do we want to start in the middle? Now let's start here. We're going to have like a stairs, and then we're going to have like a room here that's going to be outside, and then we're going to have stuff inside. So we're going to start with some infrastructure. So we need to start by building a stairway. So we'll build the stairs this way. And then we'll follow up to the left with our rooms, I think. Yeah, so let's just start with, very simple stairs. We'll have kind of like multiple of these stairs. So we'll have like 1 more and then 1 more below that. So they should be able to build it once they sort of finish up this mining. So as we're getting the mining, we're also getting resources, which you can see. Whoa, we've got a lot of enemies. Okay, let's go fight this green slime. Oh no, don't fight behind the thing. I want to see you. Who is this? Ooh, Robert. Robert did some really good combat. If we can sell all of these slimes, that should give us some nice money. That was cool, these slime thingies. I like those. Alright, so what can we build room-wise once we're kind of ready with the stairs? Room-wise, at the moment, the only thing we can build is a small quarry. This will allow us to get better sort of like building blocks, like getting block of granites and things like that. Here we can click on our knowledge available. And once we sort of have enough knowledge points, we can get new things. For example, now we could get metallurgy. The knowledge of metallurgy allows us to construct foundries and smelt copper ore, taking us the first steps on the path to mastery of Dwarven artifice. Or we could get subterranean farming, which will give us food. We're gonna start with the farming. So we want to let them kind of finish this and build the stairs. They should be able to get down. We've got some impossible orders. Yeah, these sort of bottom stairs are currently impossible to build, but that's okay because once they sort of make this patch here, they will build the top stairs like that. And then once they sort of mine the bottom, then we can add additional stairs. Now once we've got enough space, we're going to build the small quarry. So we want to make sure the small quarry is kind of on the bottom. So I want them to build the stairs first so that we can have it like very nicely on one level. You can have it also on multiple levels, but I think it looks better if it's like on a one specific level. So we can watch, who is this? We always seem to be just watching Robert. We can watch Robert. We also got Zemkat and Rudy. Alright, Zemkat actually is interesting because Zemkat got some more point. So I can give her more, let's give her more robustness that helps with building and hauling. So give her a couple of points in that department. So it's going to make her a really good builder. That's kind of what I want with her. Now the combat is automatic, as you saw. You could check out in the tutorial if you wanted to. Now aside from these sort of knowledge that we can use to learn stuff, and also we also have missions. So we have cave missions. So these are missions over here. For example, they want us to construct a small quarry and craft 10 granite chunks. She's gonna do in a moment. So can we do the small quarry now? We could, but you can see that we'll be kind of up top. So we're actually going to pause this and we're gonna build one more set of stairs. And then finally we will build the room. So other cave missions are, for example, learn metallurgy, which we could do right now. So that would finish that particular task. So it would finish, yeah, it already disappeared. We have a task here, learn metallurgy, and kind of allowed me to finish that. We could also go to the overworld, and here we can go to different places. And we can accept missions for these specific areas. For example, actually it doesn't seem to give me here. Yeah, a bridge beyond. If I have 10 granite chunks, I could exchange it for some food, vendorai, lumber, coin, and trade lore. The bridge over the Granford stands as a traditional border crossing between proud Marinia to the south and Farvender to the north. Fortified during the Sundering War, the bridge has in recent years become a quiet, peaceful settlement where the trade winds of both nations play. So we're going to click OK, we're going to accept the mission, and that means I need to get 10 granite chunk. So let's go back to our beautiful cave and let's start building our rooms. We're still very slow in building, on mining that, but that's alright. Where are you going? Zenka's just running somewhere. Not quite sure where. Where are you going? Oh, she went to grab some stone there. In our little pile here. Alright, we need them to finish this and then we can finally start building this room. We might be able to set up the room already. Yeah, we're gonna set the small quarry, I think maybe like one step further, and we could have like a door first. Oh, I can't put that there because I didn't build a door. Okay, let's build a door first. Like a brick wall door like this. Just to have some nice room, and then we'll place the room where we want it to go. We could cancel this and be like, you know what, I want you to focus on building this. This is the important part. The part we care about. Just so we can speed this up a little bit. And then we can build our small quarry here. Just keep saying unexplored. Like, I want you to build it on the explored part. No suitable spot found. Okay, so we're gonna have to tell them to mine a little bit of this area because I need them to go further in this direction so it becomes explored and then I can build my quarry. That's kind of what I want. Alright, so they finished the wall, so we should be okay. We could also build a room like to the left if we wanted to. I'm gonna explore a bit more so that I can finally build my room. Come on. We're almost done. This point. Last time it's not letting me. Okay, let's maybe if we try to build it. Not letting me build it there. It's forcing me to build it above, but I don't want to do that. That's like, why won't you let me build it? So the cave farm will let us build it, but like the small quarry. Okay, finally, now we can build it. Okay, finally. Now we're also going to try to build a small foundry. Again, can't build it there, no suitable spot. Fine, so again, we're going to tell them to mine like in this direction, just so we can keep building new rooms there. But yeah, we're going to have the small quarry, finally. And then we'll tell them again just to keep mining in that direction so that we can see what's there. That's a bit irritating that they have to explore it first. I kind of wish... I hope they changed it by the time the game is fully released, because you have to really kind of like keep moving around in that area and just, you know, it takes a while to be able to build a room. Let's speed it up so that we can get towards the rooms a little bit faster. Now we could add the attributes. We're not really going to worry about it because... Not really. Yeah, we got a lot of level ups here. That was nice. Alright, but finally we should be able to finish up our rooms. Okay, so this is our quarry. So what we can do is we can click on the granite chunk and we can craft it. And then here we can change the number. So we actually gonna need a lot of two. So I'm just gonna say make 42. We're gonna need a bunch of that. So one of our people is going to just go in there and build it. Now, room-wise, I would like to build the small foundry here. Okay, not yet. So we're gonna have to keep mining in this direction so we can see. And here we might actually be able to build the cave farm over here, and we'll try to build another door in between, just for good measure. I think it looks better with the doors. We'll have like a door going that way, and then here we're gonna build the small foundry. Still not quite ready to build that, and we'll need to keep mining over here. Because it's just not quite going. But then, maybe now? Small foundry? Yes. I'll build it like so. Go. Right. Yeah, but you can see that here we're gaining often. Now we can do new stuff. We can do crushed granite, block of granite, granite pillar, and granite slab. This is important because in order to build this cave farm, we need 2 granite slab. So let's just set this up to 2. In order to make a granite slab, we need granite chunks, which we've got plenty of, and then we're gonna need 2 crushed granites. So let's do... Actually, we're just gonna do again like 22 of each of these, because we're gonna need all of those. And we also need a couple of blocks for the wall. So again, we'll just say 21. Now, we have finished this bridge, so we're gonna go complete this. So one of our people is actually going to go and move there and bring it over, and then they're gonna bring our reward back. Rumor spreads quickly that there are dwarves living again under the snowy peak of Crosstown. The commander at Comfort Bridge sends its kindest regards to our new neighbors, eager to establish trade relation with the people so renowned for their craft as yours. The commander is always in need of quality granite for repairs and maintenance, and they are sure to develop an excess of such in excavating your mountain home. Perhaps you could send some our way in return for some basic provision to help you get established? Well met, kind dwarf. Alright, so one of our people, presumably Rudy? No, Robert. Robert's gonna go and Robert's gonna carry it over to... Actually, no, it's not him. Someone's gonna go and he's gonna bring it over to them soon. And now we can see there are 2 more available missions. For example, now we can go here and we can say, hey, we need 2 beams to get... yeah, we can accept this, but we're not gonna be able to do that just yet. What's the other one? Like... Yeah... This is not... We're not quite ready for that. Not ready for that at all. Alright, well, let's go back. Ooh. Let's go back to our beautiful little place. Alright, yeah, we want to mine a copper ore. That's gonna take a while. Construct a dwelling. Yeah, so we can try to learn that. Do we have any knowledge of a dwelling yet? We do not. Dwarven trade relations. Establishing trade relations with other mountain homes will allow us to construct new dwellings and recruit additional colonists. Yeah, so we're gonna grab that. Let's do that. So now we could build a new room. We can build a dwelling. While day and night carry no meaning in the depths of the mountain, every dwarf nevertheless needs some place to rest, to sleep, and to call its own. So we're gonna build it here. And again, we're gonna build a door. For good measure. We gotta have the doors. This will allow us to get brand new people. Now we're still crafting this. We're gonna need again like another bunch of this. We're gonna put this kind of last in the, put like 60, kind of last in the line here. To make sure we're gonna, we can also click here to see our knowledge and jump to the knowledge tree. Our logbook, which is kind of like which missions we've taken, things like that. Mountain home ledger, which is where you can see our equipment. So what we've got. So for example, we have currently 18 granite slabs. And then here, like job, we can see who has what kind of job, and presumably, yeah, we can forbid people from doing certain things. For example, I could say, I could tell Robert that he's not allowed to build things because he's pretty terrible at it. And I could also tell Robert he's not allowed to explore. And I could tell Rudy that he shouldn't heal people or farm. Robert shouldn't do stonemasonry. You know, things like that. Just say, hey, you're not allowed to do that. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we've got ourselves a cave farm. So the way the cave farm works is that it has some facility and you can turn it into other things. So we can turn it into water, or you could turn it into mushrooms. So for example, we're going to do 21. We're actually going to do like 40 mushrooms, 40 water. I don't know, and I do wish, I don't know if this is you're capable of doing that in the game or not. But I would like to have love to have like a setup that would says like, if I have less than X amount of water, I want you to get water, instead of like just giving a fixed number. I don't know if that's something that maybe will be possible later or not. I don't know. Now we need a lot of these blocks of granite, so we're gonna need to allow to make them. Yeah, we're actually gonna make 21 of them, so let's turn it to 41 because we're gonna need a lot of those to build these doors and things like that. Now we're gonna need one lumber. It's kind of interesting. Is there a way for me to get lumber? I don't really see any way right now. Where could we get lumber? Broken down minecart. Sure, let's ramage that. See what we can find. Around it, spotted bullet. Oh, there's also a rat here, so someone should go and kill it. We'll see who does that. Yeah, Zemkat's gonna go. Zemkat, please come and kill this thing. Go kill it. Yeah, okay, thank you. He's like, I need to harvest the mushroom first. Maybe you don't harvest the mushroom. Oh, go kill this as well. Nice. This is a red hide. We could sell it. Yeah, I'm trying to find like where could I get the lumber. Might be something we need to like knowledge-wise get, or maybe like some sort of an overworld mission might help us. Yeah, we're supposed to craft water and mushrooms. We're currently working on that. And yeah, we're gonna need a lot of these blocks of granite to keep moving. Now for the granites, we need granite chunk. Do we not have granite chunk? I think we must have. I guess we don't have it because we're not really getting this. Yeah, I'm not seeing any way to do the mushrooms. Maybe in the knowledge. Is there anything that would allow us to get lumber? No, doesn't seem like it. Not yet. It must be something we can just find out there. Let's speed the time up again, just so we can start. Yeah, so we can see that here we're getting all of our water and our mushroom. We could also get bone ash from bones, and I think we have some bones lying around after killing all those rats. But yellow ring green puff, a cave mushroom. Sure, let's harvest that. Doesn't need to just be standing there. Now, in order to build this, we're also going to need a granite pillar. We can actually get that. Yeah, we could craft that pretty easily. And again, we're just gonna set up like 30 or 40 of these and just, yeah, a couple of this. Just want to make sure we always have this like set up to do something. Yeah, for this we just need 5 blocks of granite, which we should be able to get any moment now. Yeah, very good. Okay, already the quick is going up there and killing all of our rats, so that's great. Okay, so we should be able to finish this small foundry very soon. Now that we've got the blocks, should work pretty well. Yeah, I like this setup. Again, we're just gonna keep adding more. If you hold control, you're just jumping by 20, which seems to be useful. Because we're gonna always need more. Okay, so we are finishing the foundry. That's good. We've got more knowledge. I'm trying to really figure out, it's like, is there no way to make... Yeah, so for some of these knowledges, you see that we're actually going to need a trade log. So we actually need to have the dwelling first, but we could get formalized learning. Knowledge of formalized learning allows us to build Arcanist Workshop where knowledge can be pursued more systematically. Or blacksmithing. I think we have to do blacksmithing. That seems more like the way to go. But yeah, first we need to finish our foundry to be able to actually do any of the good things. Okay. Almost done with the foundry. I'd like to finish that. Let's go. Come on, foundry. Not much more left. There's one more block. Yes. And our foundry is finished. So what we can do now is we can craft copper ingot from copper ore. So we could, for example, again, set up 20 of copper ingot, which will allow us, and then we need to mine copper ore. So we'll want to mine, yeah, the copper here. They're trying to mine that. We'll also have to kill these ghosts because they're kind of on the way, but we don't seem to have too much trouble with that. We also mine coal, as you can see. Yeah. Here we've got coal. You can mine that as well. Yeah, you can see that now we're getting the copper ore, which we can then turn here into the copper ingot. It's working pretty well. And you can see how much copper ore we've got here in the inventory. Yeah. We need a regular ingot for this, actually, so that's interesting for the dwelling. But I actually think this might be a good time to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, run on the comments, and you can click on the right to watch Foundry, which is another sort of like base builder. I'll see you there. Bye bye!